What's going on, fellas? Before we get into this video, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much to all the fellas that comment down below on my last video where I talked about single men taking their time before they have children. Thank you for all the fellas that comment down below and show great appreciation, that shared your personal experiences with me. And again, that video was only for single men. I had a lot of men coming down into that video, commenting down below that had kids already, pretty much going against what I was saying. And at the end of the day, you're going to get that. You put stuff out on the internet, it's public for everybody to see and comment, but it wasn't meant for men who already have kids. All right? 1 second. All right, I apologize if the lighting is not the greatest. I'm not home. I'm in a hotel room right now. That looks a little crazy. But so in this video, I want to talk about being a stepfather. Pretty much a woman who has live-in children, I suggest you not do that. Do not do that route. I know there are some men already in that situation, and I may get comments from men who are already in that situation, pretty much giving me backlash for saying this, but I do not care. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to give you the real truth. These videos I make are for gentlemen who are young, you know what I'm saying, under the age of 25, or maybe even if you're 25 and older and you're considering dating a woman who has live-in children. Do not do that. The children should already be moved out the house, or they should be living, you know, with a grandmother or maybe the father, or they should just be not there if she has kids that are under 18 or even over 18. No living children. I'm just going to tell you in general why. Mainly because she's never going to respect you. She's honestly laughing about you behind your back with her friends. This is the stuff that a lot of men and a lot of females are not going to tell you. When you date a woman who has live-in children and you don't have children of your own, and you decide to move in with her or have her move in with you, with her children, she is laughing at you behind your back. And she does not respect you, and she never will respect you. You know why? Because she's thinking, what's wrong with him? Why can't he get a woman with no kids? Why can't he get a single woman and start a family of his own? Why does he want to be with me and put up with me and my kid or my children? That's what goes through these women's minds. These women are in their heads. These women are deep or overthinkers. I want you guys to keep this word in the front of your mind, overthinkers, when it comes to women. The things that we don't think about as men, women think about. Women act off emotions, and what causes them to act off of their emotions is being in their head and overthinking a lot of the times. So yeah, she's going to judge you, and she's not going to respect you. She's going to think something is wrong with you. And she may try to figure out what is wrong with you, but at the same time, she wants to help. A lot of women, they want dick. They want a man to hold them at night. They want the financial help. They may not actually want the relationship and what comes with it, but they want a man and they want the help. So they'll take you whilst talking junk about you behind their back to their homegirls and judge you in their head. You shouldn't do it. Don't play the stepdaddy role. Even if you don't get married to her and you're not an actual stepdaddy. If you're a live-in boyfriend and you're contributing to the bills or you're paying the bills, you're pretty much a stepdaddy. Don't do that. Especially if their fathers are alive. If their fathers are alive, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Why are you playing that role when they have a father that's out and about? I don't care if he's considered a deadbeat. I don't care about that. A lot of you dudes are not getting the full rundown, not finding out all the information about the baby daddy. Has he been in jail? No, most of the time, they have been in jail. Does he still live in the same state? Does he have family members or friends that know where the baby mother lives? That may be checking up from time to time. Maybe not actually coming up saying hi, but from a distance. Oh, go check on my baby mother. Make sure she ain't messing with nobody. Are you thinking about all these things? Because there are a lot of scorned baby fathers out here, and you want to come lay up with their baby mother. And these dudes, they may not actually want to be in the life and take care of the kids and be with them, but there's jealousy. They don't want to see her happy. There are a lot of men like that. There are a lot of evil, sick men that knock these women up, leave when the baby comes, or leave in the middle when they should be there taking care of the kid. And they want to ruin her life from the outside looking in after they already did damage by not being there to take care of the kid. They don't want to see her happy. They don't want to see her with anybody else. Don't put yourself in that situation to be that guy that you got to fight. You got to fight the baby father. You dodging bullets. or you happen to get shot, or you getting threatened at your workplace, or he showing up to the crib and he threatening you, telling you come outside, this and that. All because you want to be the live-in boyfriend. All because you want to have her move into your crib. Now he's showing up to your house. He's vandalizing your cars. He's vandalizing your property because he found out she lives with you. He put a tracker on her car. He's tracking her phone. There's always ways, fellas. When a baby father is scorned and he lives in the same state, or he could get a whole, there's always a way. I done seen it firsthand. I was friends with dudes who played that live-in boyfriend role. He didn't get any respect. She had two twins. She had two set of twins. She had twin boys. She had twin girls. She had another older girl. The older girl was probably like 15, 16, but she was tall, man. She was like 6 feet big, like stocky. And I watched her punch him in the nose. She punched him in the nose and bloodied his nose. And you think the mother told her she couldn't come over no more because she didn't live there? The two twins lived there, but she didn't. She would just come and visit from time to time. You think the mom said you can't come over no more? No. You don't get no respect. Kids telling you, you're not my daddy. Shut up. I don't have to listen to you after you spent your money on the groceries that they done ate and put in their stomachs. After they watching the TV and turning on the shower, you paying an electric bill and a water bill. These kids will tell you to shut up. You're not my daddy. Mind your business. And don't you dare discipline them. You dudes want to say, oh, since I'm taking care of you, can I discipline the kids? Since I'm taking care of you, the kids. No. Why would you? That's some weirdo stuff. I wouldn't discipline my own kid, put hands on my own kid if I had one. But why you as a living boyfriend or stepdaddy, why you want to discipline somebody else's kids? Again, especially if the father is alive. Are you willing to deal with those consequences if he finds out? Are you willing to deal with the consequences of being accused of touching the kids? Because it can happen. It's a possibility that it didn't happen to many dudes. Many dudes been jammed up because she said you were touching them, or they said you were touching them, and maybe you were, maybe you weren't. But we know, we heard plenty of situations, and these are stepdaddies. These are living boyfriends. Why put yourself in that situation? And then you say, oh, well, Denver, what if he's dead? What if he's dead and gone? He's not around anymore. He's gone. He's buried. He's cremated. Still, if it doesn't work out with you and the mom, you are not responsible for how those kids feel. If those kids get to know you, they're affected by you, they grow on you, you have no obligations, no ties. You're not forced to check in on them. And you may even look like a weirdo if you try to do that. So why put yourself in that situation? My stepfather, when my mom was married at one point, my stepfather, he told my mom, he said, bitch, you can't suck dick anyway. Those were his last words. And I swung on him. I had to be probably like 17, 18. I swung on him. This dude was like 6 feet tall, big, looked like Debo. I'm not even lying. Had a lazy eye and everything, just like Debo. His nickname was Debo. That's what they called him. He was a security guard for schools. I swung on him. So don't talk to my mom like that. Luckily, he didn't, hurt me. He grabbed me up. He said, what you doing? Hit me up. But those were his last words. That's the last thing I remember him saying before he left. He didn't have any obligations or ties to check back on me and see how I was doing. See if I needed anything. Because he was a stepfather. He had his own daughter. He had his own family. I was affected by that. He did play a father figure role in my life. I got to know his daughter. I got to know his niece. I was messing around with his niece. His niece had a body, crazy body, fat butt, nice juicy lips, boobs, all this. I loved when he would take me to his mom's house. His niece would be there. We would mess around in the room, dry humping, but it was still good. I loved the way his sisters cooked. She cooked good. She was with a Jamaican dude. She knew how to make good Jamaican food and soul food. My first suit, he put me in my first suit ever. First suit I ever put on. And a top hat. I was sharp. He had me looking sharp on Sundays when I went to church. It affected me. And again, he had no ties. He had no responsibilities. There's no blood between us. So he didn't have to check back on me. And he never did. He went on about his life. Now, if you're watching this video, I would expect that you actually care. If you're willing to live with a female, play the stepdaddy role, play the living baby daddy role, things don't work out, I would assume that you would actually care what happens to the kids, how they're affected by you leaving. If you don't, why are you watching this video? I know there are a lot of dudes, hopefully you're not one watching, that be getting with these women, telling them, oh, I really like you, I really care about you, I'll be there for you, support you, take care of you, just to get some ass. Why are you lying to these women with kids that who really need the help and support and really need a father figure for their children? Why are you lying to these women just to get in their drawers, and once you get in their drawers, you're chucking up the deuces? Why are you doing that? Just tell them what you want. Just tell them you only want to clap cheeks. 9 times out of 10, they'll give you the cheeks. 9 times out of 10, these women tell you, oh, I'm too busy to date. I got these kids. I'm in nursing school. I'm doing this, doing that. I don't have time for a serious relationship. Oh, I'll clap once a month. You know what I'm saying? I'll hit you up so you could, I mean, we can link up. Keep it real with these chicks. Don't be that type of dude. You know your intentions are just to have a place to live, have a place to rest your head. That's the only reason why you getting with her, because you a bum dude. You a bum dude. You the type of dude who want to get with women so you can have a place to stay. You cheating on them because you know they got kids. And you figure, oh, she got kids and their own father don't want to be there, so I'm going to cheat on her. I'm helping her. I'm doing her favor by helping her with the bills. Who cares if I cheat on her? She don't care. Who else is going to want her? This is stuff that be going through these dudes' heads. She needs me. So they be cheating. They be home playing video games, smoking weed all day while she out working. And then when she get home, they say, oh, I'm leaving. Tell her what it is up front. But yeah, if you actually care, assuming you care about the kids, for the real men, that kid is going to be affected when you and her break up. That kid could be affected. That kid could go through depression. And you should want your own seed. You should want your own family, your own blood. You shouldn't want to be taking care of some other man's kids, whether he's dead or gone. You can start your own family. Now, if you physically cannot have kids, if there's something wrong with you, I get it. But if there's not, you should start your own family. Find a woman with no kids and build a family where get to know her, take your time, get to know her, you know what I'm saying? Build a family with a woman without kids. Some of you dudes like bringing families together, mixing families and stuff. And man, a lot of jealousy, a lot of middle child syndrome. A lot of kids feeling like they're left out, like they're not getting the love they deserve because you're giving this one attention. You're giving your kids attention more than their kids' attention. So it's just a lot. It's a headache. It really is. I'm telling you, at the end of the day, just don't do it, fellas. You heard it from me. If you heard it from other people, you ain't listen, maybe I could get you to listen, man. Do not deal with these women who have living children. Do not do it. All right? Comment down below. Let me know how you feel about this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. And when you subscribe, make sure your notifications are set to all. All right? I'll catch you next one. Peace and love, fellas.